straight up.
Yeah, I just roughed it in, never did anything with it. How soft is the dirt? Super soft. I mean, it's dry. It's too soft, but it's not like hard pan clay. Should I run a good pipe?
Yes, sir. I have this dug in no time.
He looks like he's going uphill from right here.
Don't let it fool you. The grade is going uphill, but I don't think the pipe is. But grab that shovel and
probably a little bit more than at 45s.
okay.
It wasn't like that. I don't know why that would be like that. I don't know. Let's see what we got. I'll get it for you.
Okay. Today we're up here at Red Poppy Ranch, and we've got this sewer line that goes from the house over to the septic system. And the county, or I should say the health department, wants to see this upgraded to a 4-inch. Anything that's outside the house that's buried in the ground is supposed to be 4-inch. So it's 3-inch. We're going to take this out, put in some new pipe, and then get it all ready, and then have the health department come out and inspect it, check it out. So I'm moving dirt, getting it ready, and it shouldn't take very long, a few hours, and we'll have this thing out and ready for an inspection. There's also another line that we need to run from behind the house around and tie into this. So I'll get this one dug, I'll get that dug. Red went to go get some pipe once we kind of saw what we were up against and what we needed, and so he'll go get parts. I'll get the dirt out of the way. When he gets back, we'll be able to put things together, get it on grade, and wrap this up, have it ready for inspection, hopefully for Friday.
So I need to dig out around that. And that's it. I'm gonna connect right there.
And then I can just straight shot back to the tank.
Yeah. I think a 22 will do it. Might even need less than a 22. I guess let's just dig the trench and let's see what it looks like.
So, but from what I'm seeing, there's enough run that you could just straight pipe that'll make a long curve.
Yeah, or I don't know how. So it runs parallel to the front of the building.
Yeah.
I may have to.
So it may come and go.
Yeah, let's just dig it. Dig it straight and let's see what it looks like. Part of the issue was I roughed this in before I set the septic. I should have set that septic as deep as it scrape it out for me? That's good. There it is. Let me get the little hammer.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah. Do you need more cleaned out there? Or do we
No, but we don't have to go very deep.
No. Should I go deeper?
No, I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
So just keep going?
Yeah.
want to tie in, what's the...
I'd say 90 degrees over.
Just come right around the house.
You can.
Okay.
If you need to go out a little bit, that's fine.
Just past the support there and I'll be good.
Okay. fine. I'm short a 4-inch coupling. I don't know how the hell I did that, but I think we'll just put everything else in and I'll tie that in very last. It's just right there. I may need it. I'm gonna need more than that. Well, I tie these two pieces of pipe together. I don't know. I used more on that than I thought I was gonna do. So.
I've seen it both ways.
I think it is, but
And in 4 different counties and
I'm tired of
3 different states.
I'm tired of doing things twice. Okay, we got plenty.
Beautiful.
Am I in a bubble?
Yeah, back it up, man.
Any buggers?
I think you look good. You look good. So today is Thursday. Yesterday we dug up the sewer line. It was 3-inch and we needed 4-inch. And today we dug up the line that comes off of the addition. Am I getting this right?
Yes.
So there's a sewer line, the original sewer line out the front, and then there's one for the addition out the back. And they needed to be 4-inch in there and do inspections. And so it's that time, because you're what, 30, 40 days?
39 days out, 38 days out, something like that. Who's counting? Me and deadlines haven't gotten along very good in the last three years,
but you're gonna be close.
I better be.
So with this done, you can now flush some toilets, which
make the wife happy, set some toilets, have a sink where the kids can wash up. That's kind of the plan.
Showers and everything else. So, and then it's back inside to finish drywall and start hanging doors and flooring and paint, and there's still lots to do. But really, as long as you had toilets and a shower and a roof over your head.
Yeah, I have to go through the final inspections though, so I'm not sure what he's going to require. I don't think he can say much about flooring, but their doors obviously have to be in. It can't be dangerous for my kids. So I need to have stair rail. I need to have
handrail,
all that stuff. But
so that'll require like a final plumbing, final electrical.
Final plumbing, final electrical, I don't have a problem with. The concern I have is I need to find out what the local inspector is going to want to see before we move in. But let me clarify the rundown here on why we're changing. I'm getting questions all over the place. Why didn't you do 4-inch in the first place? So Idaho plumbing codes are what's called IPC, International Plumbing Codes, and you technically can have 3 toilets on a 3-inch sewer line, but Idaho has this oddball code about as soon as you come outside of a structure, it transitions to 4-inch, which even the inspector acknowledged that this was likely some backhoe operator's idea a long time ago. I don't know. I still don't know why. Other than the only reason I can think of is that it's easier to tie into set. I don't actually, that doesn't make sense. I don't know why. And so
but everything outside the house 4-inch.
Has to be 4-inch. And so initially, when this was going to be an ag building, this was going to be supposed to be a shop downstairs, living upstairs. That's how I originally plumbed this. I originally plumbed this as an ag building, and by code I can do 1 toilet and 1 sink, and I don't have to get it inspected. So I didn't get any of this inspected initially. So as soon as we decided to make this a house instead of the other foundation a house, now I'm subject to getting everything inspected. So the inspector was good enough to allow me to explain what I had done, and I had pictures of what I had done under the slab. So I got that passed, but as soon as I went outside of the house, I could have either paid to have it cameraed, which between you and me. It's a good thing I didn't, unless it was a submarine style camera. But there was a belly, a pretty significant belly in the sewer, which I figured there was. But anyway, so I wanted to fix that before we did the final grade on the parking out here. But the second I tie the shop in outside, it also requires 4-inch. If I had put one more bathroom out there, the fixture unit count is too much for a 3-inch sewer line. So to just go ahead and do the 4-inch line now,
it made sense to just...
Yeah, sure, of course I would have loved to have had the foresight to do everything the first time without, having to backtrack and do some of this stuff. But, the addition, there's a lot of things we just didn't plan on doing that we're trying to make this, instead of being a shop, make it a home, and we're on a downhill slide now. But now we've got it in properly. With you being here, I was able to do it probably at least twice as fast, if not even faster. It's graded properly, and I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
So we've got, we've did a couple of 100 foot of sewer line, and that includes taking out the old one, and now you can use the plumbing. Yeah,
it was not, after we dug it up and saw how the 3-inch line had settled and how it was installed, whoever the plumber was, I would have fired him on that one. It was a little bit bigger belly than...
you should write a strongly worded letter to that guy.
Yeah, whoever owns that company must be But anyway, so yeah, it's all good. I feel good about it. I'm not worried about it. Everything's going to drain properly. You want to find out how important plumbing is to a woman. Take it away. And I couldn't imagine in the middle of winter having the sewer line back up or something like that, because because that belly, it technically could freeze, I guess. I think it's deep enough that it wouldn't. But anyway, it's just good to know that it's done right now.
Clean up all of those question marks.
Yeah. And the cost that it would have been, as far as hard costs on materials, the cost that I spent on pipe is about what it would have cost me to camera it. So now
you get a better product.
Yeah, now I know for sure it's better. I can get it inspected. I get the inspector off my back as far as this is concerned, and we're back in business. Plus I get to hang out with you for a couple of days.
It was a good time. So that's what we got done in the last 2 days.
Shit.
And
as soon as it starts to rain, you're splitting.
Yeah, I'm out of here. So, but you're good to go. You're ready for inspection, and
yeah, I gotta slap some pipe in real quick and go pick up a couple fittings, and we are back in line, which means that was the last thing outside the house, other than I just have to connect the propane tank. But that was the last thing outside the house that was the real critical thing that had to get done before the toilets could be hooked up. So.
With getting the sewer run into the shop, what are your thoughts on the shop? Last time we were here 6 months ago, whatever it was, there was some thought about finishing the shop. Is that what's next after finishing the house?
Yeah, I gotta have a shop. I had an idea that I wanted to do a log style shop, as far as a log cabin style shop. I think I threw that out the window after looking at that shop yesterday.
Yeah,
I can build that just doing a traditional pole barn, overbuilt pole barn style. I have concerns that there's one of the neighbors up here actually has a pole barn, and they've already had trusses break. And so as long as I do it right and overbuild it, if that means 2x12s, if that means whatever, I think that's probably the next stop. As soon as we're living up here, start making preparations for get that shop finished so I can get all my tools out of the house and make my wife happy. So
well, it's looking good. Okay, we'll catch you on the next go round.
Thank you.